All right, got something in the smoker. Back at it. Looks like it's whole.
I think it's sharp.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. All right, it's got calcium crust or whatever that is that build up all over it. I'm gonna have to scrub this one pretty hard, but we'll see if you can. It's got a good shape. Looks like the tip is there. We're losing light. I'm hoping this comes out. Do what?
Any nicks?
Can't tell. We're gonna have to do some work on it. That's one for the cleanup video, but it looks good. That's good. That's the first full point. We found a couple bases and a couple pieces of pottery. But we've been at it for maybe an hour.
Wash it off better right here.
I don't think you can wash it off. I think it's, I mean, that's like rock hard on there. But we'll keep at it. This is what me and Bennett always talk about when we mention modern trash. There's a couple old hop cans. That's a rock, but that's
Whatever that says.
Milwaukee's best. Good stuff. But anyway, that's about a foot down. So that's, again, when we look at these little berms outside of the drip line, what we've noticed is the first foot or 18 inches is kind of loose and there's a lot of trash in it. But typically when we get down below that and into the bigger roots, we find bigger rocks and what we think is an untouched layer. So we got to get through the first 18 inches or so, and then we get into the good stuff. So it's, you got to earn it. Isn't that right, buddy?
Yeah. We probably even found anything.
Yeah, it's a rough day, but this is a maintenance day today. We're moving dirt we've already been through and getting some of this top layer out so we can march on. Anyway, I just wanted to clarify some of that. We found several cans today or this weekend and some plastic and wrappers and some glass. We'll be back. All right, I think I got a little bitty one.
Oh my gosh, it's tiny.
I haven't touched it yet, but that's what it looks like to me.
That's a lot of foot in that one.
Pull that up.
It's so cute.
Move your. Huh. Try to clean it off a little bit.
It's got some more junk on it.
Having trouble focusing, but that's pretty cool. We'll get that shining and show it to y'all later. We're gonna keep after it. Bennett told me to get the camera. That's always good. What's that look for?
I don't know.
Good one?
It would have been.
Oh. Where are we at? It's dark over here.
The lighting's not the best.
What is it? Is that a middle section?
Yeah. Oh, look at this. It's even got the ears.
A long blade of some sort. Let me get in the sun here. Yep, it's all the way down to the notches. Good job, dude. May have something in the sifter again. Don't know, haven't touched it. It's got a good shape. Maybe.
Looks like flint.
Looks like flint, and it's got a good shape. I'll grab it.
Curved.
Got a little curve in it. Hold it up again. Yeah, it might be on a flake knife or something.
I can't really tell. There's just so much junk on everything.
Looks like the original tip might be knocked off. We get a lot of comments about using water bottles and trying to wash these off as we find them. And we've tried that, but where we are, we get that heavy, I think it's calcium, that crust that forms on them. I mean, you've got to use a heavy duty brush to scrape that off. We soak them in vinegar and we eventually get them clean, but it's not something we can do in the field very well. So that's why we do the cleanup videos. Anyway, that looks like an artifact to me. We'll keep at it. Got one in the sifter. I don't think it's all there, but slow goings today. We're fighting some rain and some tough digging and sifting conditions, so we're gonna video this. Not a whole lot left, is there? But we've got a couple more hours to see what we can do. Hopefully we'll be back. All right, we got a family trip up in Kentucky. We just got here and had to hold the kids back. They wanted to come up here and start looking around. It's almost dinner time, but we just walked up here. Yeah, buddy. As you can see, this is the trench and the scrapes over here. If you watch the other videos, you know where we are, but it's all grown up. It's midsummer or it's early summer. So it's kind of getting away from us, but we haven't been here in about a month. We just walked out here to the trench. And I've got a piece here. It's broken, but it's a good start. I mean, we just walked out. This is the first piece of flint that I've seen. What you got, buddy?
I got this.
That's a rock.
Yeah.
All right, keep looking. would have been a pretty cool, sharp little point there. But I got the crew with me, so we're bound to find something. They'll probably find it before I do. Hopefully we'll be back. All right, we're here for the cleanup portion of the video. You'll see a lot of stuff here that we didn't get on video during the collection process, but we'll kind of show it off here. I'm just going to kind of pan over a lot of this. These are just pieces. All of them show some work. Some of them obviously are heartbreakers. Others, it's kind of hard to tell what they would have been.
Like that?
No, we'll get to that in a second.
Oh.
There's a big piece of, I would assume that's a preform, but who knows? Could have been a piece of an axe or something. Here's maybe I don't know, maybe that was a triangle or. Don't know at this point. Little piece of pottery. But the good stuff's on this side. I think this is the first find of the trip. This trip was, when was that? Late June, a few weeks ago. It was hot. Tough conditions there, but I wish we could have found the rest of that. That would have been a pretty cool piece.
Well, that was the first find in the dig site, but this right here is the first find of the whole trip.
That's true. This video started off with the trench area. We kind of combined two categories into one. We when we first got into town, we ran up to the trench, checked it out, found this in there. My daughter found a little piece of a base. We don't have that with us right now, but that's her first artifact find.
I don't know if she still has it.
Yeah, who knows? The rest of this is from the shelter. Got a little tip there, little tipper base there. Fractured tip. Bennett found this one, and I think I found that one. Obviously they're just middle sections, but they have both the, sorry. They're missing the stems, but they've got the notches, so some sort of blade. Y'all let me know what those are, or what you think those were. Both the sides that are there are, straight. They don't, from what we can tell, they don't curve in. So whatever a long stem blade piece would be, I need to look those up. That's not really normal for what we find there. Some sort of tip of different material there. Nice tip. Little big sandy portion. Missing the tip. Little bitty thumb scraper. This one was cool. I had to do a double take in the sifter with that one. That's pretty neat. Finding them small and whole is rare for us. I think that's a base, not a tip there. Pretty cool drill portion. think we found 5 drill pieces there at the rock shelter, but never a whole one. Nicely worked piece there. It's just missing the stem. Square blade or scraper there. It's pretty neat. I think the find of the trip would be this one. Pulled it out the first evening or first day.
I can't remember.
Cleaned up pretty nice.
They were like all covered in junk. That one was covered completely.
Yeah, all the stuff we find is covered, and I think that's the calcium crust that gets on them, and it's in the field. It's hard to show them off, and I'm gonna start doing in these videos when we pull them out in the field. I'm gonna cut in a little cleanup picture so you can see what we pick up when we do it, and then we'll have this cleanup video at the end, so y'all can. It won't be such a teaser at the end. Now this one I've got questions about. Maybe y'all can help determine what this is. You know, ignoring the fire pop. The base has that, or from the base to the middle section of the point, it's got that hourglass look to it. What's throwing me off is it's flat on the base. It doesn't have any kind of concave sharpening to it, and no fluting. You know, I'm thinking this might be from my brief research so far, maybe a Heinz or a Beaver Lake. Yeah, let me know what you think there. I mean, there might be enough to ID that properly, but I need some help with it. It's got some basal thinning on it. It does not feel ground, though. I mean, these sides feel just as rough as the bottom or the lower side. So if that's enough information for you, throw some ideas out there. It's unlike anything we've found there so far. So this is this is 2 days worth of work. When I say 2 days, probably, what do you think? 6 or 7 hours total. Hot, humid conditions. All right, well, let us know what you guys think. Any ideas on anything we found or strategies, how we need to continue to go about stuff there at the shelter? I know a lot of people think we need to get deeper against the inner wall, and we will. Of course, we're trying to go deeper and spread out our efforts on the outside too. So it's a labor of love. We'll get to it as we can. We don't live in Kentucky, so we do the best we can when we're up there, and there's always other stuff to do there too. So we make the most of it, and I appreciate you guys watching. I know Bennett does too. He ran off. But continue to check in. We'll have some more stuff coming.